What's up, everybody? I'm so excited because I got my top 5 November fisheries you're going to want to be doing right now, so stick tuned with us. Number 5, I got razor clamming here in Washington State. If you've never done this, this is one of the most fun family activities you can do. The limits are generous most of the time because of the extra surplus. You could have upwards of 15, 20 clams even some years. Check out the regulations before you go, especially where the clamming's open. But razor clams, you can make your own clam chowder. You can have so much fun with the kids, take the family down to the beach, get a lot of these awesome eating delicacy items. That's number 5, razor clamming. Number 4 is going to be trophy trout fishing. Yes, Washington State has some trophy fall trout opportunities here in November. If you like fishing for brown trout, if you like fishing for trophy rainbow trout, this is the time of the year, depending on which side of the state you're on, to go chase these trophies. Brown trout, we only have a couple places in Washington State on the west side of the mountains that have these fish. Some of them are fly fishing only lakes, but November is the time. Big streamers chasing these fish early morning, later in the evening, can be an absolute blast. I myself, one of my favorite things to do with a fly rod is chase brown trout. Go over to the east side of the state. As these temperatures start to cool down, the fishing for the trophy triploids kicks up. It's a great time to go chase rufous woods and some of those upper Columbia River reservoir fish. Even on Lake Roosevelt, you can get some of the big triploids. It is time to go chase trophy trout as my number 4. Number 3, chasing squid in Puget Sound. We have an awesome opportunity to chase squid here locally. You can go for Pacific Market squid off our local piers, get a lot of tasty calamari for yourself, and there is nothing more enjoyable than catching your own squid, hand breading them, and eating them in the same evening. So you want to check that out. I've done some videos on that if you want to see them in the description below. Squidding is awesome and a very fun way to do it here in Puget Sound. You don't even have to have a boat. You can, but you can also do it just off the piers. So that's number 3, squid fishing. Number 2, I'm chasing coho. Big monster Brun coho are out here right now in our rivers. Even though we have lower water, we're gonna get some rain coming soon to push these fish up. These Brun fish, they are big, they are mean, and they are aggressive. November is a fun time when you can find some of these fish in the pockets and go chase them. That's my number 2, big old coho. What's my number 1? And why do I have a Halloween Boba Fett outfit with me, right? That is because chum salmon. Chum salmon really peak right here after Halloween, right? We are November 1st. We have spawning fish all around us, and the chums are just starting to show up. So why not put our colors on and go fish for some chum salmon? Our local rivers have a lot of opportunity for these chums, and it's a really fun one to get out and enjoy because they really are readily biting fish. A float and a jig, a little piece of prawn, that's all you need. You can go catch chums all day long. South end of Washington, Hood Canal, Puget Sound tends to have a lot more of the chum salmon runs. Our north end ones are still recovery. In fact, there's a really cool program I'm going to do a video on another date of us helping brood stock some local runs and help return some fish to areas. It's really cool. But the chum salmon in itself is a really fun. They're readily biting, like I said. They're huge. They fight hard. They're a blast. So I want to hear from you below. What's your top 5 in November? What are you fishing for right now? And we'll catch you on the next one right here. Tight lines and fish on!